everybody, this is Selena. I am going to show you my guest bedroom. It was my baby's, my youngest son's room when he was here. So I love Christmas. I love everything. I love gathering with my family. I love everything about it. I love it. Don't care if I get one gift. I just love it, just to be decorating and loving my family and having fun together. So I'm going to show you a Christmas guest bedroom. Here we go. Okay, that was my best friend's whenever she was little. She made that painting, and again, she gave it to me. Unfortunately, her mama passed, self-inflicted. So I kept all her paintings because I think it's really special, and it took time, and it was from her high school, and I just wanted it. So I put a little poinsettia and a snowflake on it just to give it a little Christmas. There's something I made out of the kids. Two of the kids' little animals when they were little. That's a vintage postcard. Okay, here we go. Now, my nanny made this quilt for the kids when they were little. And I display it now because, well, it was my nanny's. This is what's called my whoopee. When my daddy was taking chemo, I was, it's cold in there, so my daddy bought me this, and to keep me warm while I sat with him. So, yes, I love my whoopee. I made this out of a bunch of stuff that I found at the thrift store. I think after everything I put in it, $2. Okay, everybody that knows me knows what I don't get rid of anything. Can't stand for somebody to do that. So, when my daughter bought her house, this was in it. And she said, I said, what are you going to do with that? That'd be cute in your house. She said, I'm throwing that away. I said, oh, no, you're not. I said, that's mine. So, it helped me. So, I'm proud. Glad she don't see the beauty in the things I do. So, this is my bed. I have a single bed so people don't come and move in on me. Joking. But a full bed wouldn't fit in here. So, there's some of my pillows. There's some I made. There's the kids', all three kids' teddy bears from Christmas. Moo cow. Some of their stuff. Pillows. I made those except for this one, and that one. So, got me some flannels that are Merry Christmas. When they went on clearance, me and Clarence, we got a thing going. Clearance, really, but Clarence is what I call it. And I got a little throw blanket, and I put burlap on the bottom. Okay. This tree, I told you we were homeless at one time, and the kids didn't have a Christmas tree, so I went out and I got this one for $1, and I still have it. We made ornaments to put on it, and so, and then of course I had to give it a hat. Is that not cute? Love it. So, at one time, whenever we had our big house, I had 17 Christmas trees. That's right, you heard it right. 17 Christmas trees. I'm not going to let nobody eat those candy canes. They just look cute on the tray. This tray, Sam's uncle, when he was 21 years old, fell on over a fence. He was on somebody's shoulders acting silly, and he became paralyzed. And he lived, they said he'd lived 15 years. He lived till he was 73 years old. He's one of 11, and they took care of him. So I want to remember him every time I come in here. He was a special man. So I put this tray out and I put the tree on it. The closet. Closets didn't have no doors on them. I don't even know what to think about that. Okay, this is probably, I'm gonna try not to glare, is some of the cards, ornaments that mean a lot to me. And this is my kids. Eric at the top, Stevie in the middle, and Isaiah at the bottom. Here's their baby pictures. And I have to get a frame. I broke one of Isaiah's, and sorry son, but he will be there. Okay, I made the L. My oldest son Eric got this for me and Dad, Sam. I call him Daddy whenever I talk to the kids. For Christmas when he was in middle school. He used his money and bought it for me and his daddy. I bought this because I just thought it was cute. I am sorry if it's glaring. There you go. Found this at a Goodwill. I couldn't believe somebody got rid of that. That's not easy to do, so I bought it for 5 cents. There's a reindeer. Reindeers do fly. I got this from my sister-in-law on my present. She said, well, you can throw it away. Are you nuts? I'm not throwing that away. I made that. No, I didn't. I lied. Sorry, I just lied to you. I bought that for 5 cents. I bought this for $1. I bought that for 10 cents. And that was given to me. Angel was given to me from a friend, and I thought it was so beautiful. I made the bow. Oh, sorry guys. Okay. I got the string that has little things for cards from my mother-in-law. Love you, Carolyn. She's the best. The kids love watching Snoopy on holidays, so I found that at the thrift store for 10 cents. I'd have it. That came on another present of mine. Really? You want me to get rid of that, really? This was from the last card from Sam's granny, his mama's side, and Manuel, the one that's was paralyzed. And that is the total truth there, folks, right there. Jesus is the reason for this season. Rylan made this for me. Love it. This is my baby's ornament that passed away. We put it up every year at the top of the tree. This was from his other grandmother, and I loved it. Another Snoopy, and I found this in a thrift store for 10 cents. Okay, these are my kids' graduations pictures. Sorry about the writing. My son put pencil mark on his sign for when it, and I said, son, why'd you do that? I said, for you to remember me when I leave. Gee, thank you. That's an angel wing ornament I made for Austin, my baby. Sam, I don't get to go out to the Black Fridays, so every year he would get me one of those when he was at JCPenney's when they opened. This was Sam's granny's. On the other side, this was my daddy's roses. This was given to me from one of my daddy's friends. I love it. I don't know if you can see that good, but that's my daddy's last Christmas. He passed exactly 6 months later. when you come spend the night with me, there you go. You can put your earrings or whatever have you on there, your wallet. Because a true friend is the greatest friend greatest of all blessings. My mama gave me that. That means welcome. I found this in a thrift store. I paid $3 for it, and I just thought it was too cute. Okay, let's see. This, oh, sorry, you heard me pop. Is, let's see, one of the kids is Bears, Ryland's Olaf, and one of my friends gave me the little Cabbage Patch doll. But the rocker was Sam's when he was a little baby, when he was a little bitty boy. And his mama said, "You want this?" I'm like, yeah. So I took it and I love it. Just some little decorations that I got. Me and Sam at Christmas one year, the Dixie Stampede. Love Nutcrackers. That's mine and Stevie's. No, sis, you're not getting that back. That was my daddy's. I love my little red wagon. Got it at a yard sale. I was raised on the same street for my whole life. My mom still lives on that street, and there was a lady that I would always stop and talk to her, and she had a beautiful home. And she gave this to me just before she passed, and I'm not going to get rid of it. Was one of my nanny's scarves for Christmas. I love these. Somebody was giving them away, and yeah, I got it. Right here was my mama's suitcases when she was going to Germany, and she was going to get rid of them. The nerve. So I got it. Okay. Here's a fun tip. If you have scarves or whatever have you, find you a basket and display them in plain sight. And it still looks cute, and you get easy access to your scarves. Okay, we're going up again. Sorry, this is sorry. Okay, this is my daughter-in-law. Ain't she pretty? This was all the kids got this for Sam's granny's funeral, and we didn't know what to do with it, you know, because there were so many grandkids and stuff. And they all decided to give it to Ryland because he was the first great grandbaby. Yeah, first great grandbaby. So I'm holding on to it. She loved Redbirds, so I'm holding on to it until he gets older, and I'll pass it to him. I made this out of a piece of wood and just added a Redbird in memory of his granny. This was on Sam's present. Yeah, it stayed here. This was Sam's granny's shelf. Up there at the top was one of my mom's first Christmas knick-knack, and she was going to throw it away. She ain't right. And I grabbed it. This was my nanny's. My daddy gave this to me the last Christmas that he was alive, and I love it. On one of the kids' Christmas Christmas presents. Yeah, mine. I made this bow. I got this for Christmas, and from my sister-in-law Susan. Susan, you rock. And I love it. This was my nanny's, and crazy, it still plays music. I got it whenever she passed, and they were going to throw it away. No words. Got this for my first Christmas with me and Eric. This is a old rocking chair picture that was my great grandmother's, and my mom didn't have no money one Christmas, and she said, "Sis, I don't have no money. I don't know what to do." I said, "I want that." She said, "That thing's ugly." "I want that." So she wrapped it up, and that's what I got for Christmas, and I was so excited. I got those at the Goodwill for $1 for both. Okay, I love cookie jars, so here we go. There's one of my cookie jars. There's my nutcracker. That's going to be my topper for one of my trees. That's my present with some home interior things that my mom was going to get rid of. Yeah, she's going to get rid of those too. I got these this Christmas because we were in the mountains and I didn't get to bring everything, so I went and bought this at Old Time Pottery. So pretty. That's for my other tree. This was Sam's Granny's, and they were going to throw it away. It was an old lamp, and I said I want it. So it was broke, so I stuck a candle in it, and it is now part of Santa. And here's a bag and one of our Christmases. So yeah, this is my guest bedroom. I hope you feel at home. You know you're always welcome. Oh, I want to tell you one more thing. I was fixing to have surgery. Didn't know about it. Sam had done talked to the doctors because I had a kidney stone and I couldn't pass it. And he comes home from Walmart with all this on clearance. Clarence, you know, my other boyfriend. My husband is my first boyfriend. Clarence. Really, Clarence is my husband's. I mean, Lord help me forget that. So anyway, he brought all these home to me, all 3 of them. And he said, "How you feeling?" I said, "I'm hurting." He said, "Oh, I got you something." I said, "Thank you, babe." And so he gave them to me one by one, and he said, "By the way," as he's walking out the door, "you're having surgery Monday." This was Friday. I went, "What? You dog?" He's lucky I'm in love with him. So that's it from the Lowe family. I love you all. Bye.